Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the Pony again this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Jayhawks ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mustangs offense that has the first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Complete. At the 35, he's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Jayhawks offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got it.
Turning it on! Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man, it's Jennings. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal range.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking for the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Offense in an empty set. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Second down, he'll throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is we couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
Keeps it himself. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet.
Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The run inside. It's Edwards. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The keeper on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Jayhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The offense changing the play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Bully ball on third and short. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Rushes on him. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in, made it look easy with those big hands.
Just keep slinging it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route. And back to the air on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on 1st down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And the returner will be dragged down.
And the Kansas offense will take over.
The
Jayhawks rock out to start this drive.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now on first down from the 28. Here comes the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Edwards. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Makes the catch. It's Pickett. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. Now improvising. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident. Not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. We saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
How about this defense? Great job by the defense, forcing the turnover. You already got a lead. Now you get the ball right back to your offense right before the half. Big-time momentum swing.
Off play action on first down. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They want to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, those sting, man. Third down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with UCF taking on the Navy Midshipmen.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Rides the option, he keeps it. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again. It's just frustrating.
Fights off a defender. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running inside, it's Edwards. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the run, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Marshall. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rolling right and going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got a man, it's Knight. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere.
He lets one fly deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now, early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Oh, what a cut!
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Looking for the edge, it's Edwards. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Jenkins. Bounced off his feet.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. On the ground, it's Edwards. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen.
Gonna take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Willis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides to the back and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gives it on the option. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Goes to the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And the beatdown has ensued.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Jennings. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. Breaks the tackle. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The run inside. It's Willis. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Right back to it. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Dupree. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 29, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe some room here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Green. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents, whatever the